Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Betty Crocker Reese's. This is a no-bake bar mix. It is peanut butter base with Hershey's milk chocolate frosting. Reese's is made by Hershey's. These were $3.92 for the box at Walmart. All you need is 1 stick of butter. So I have 2 halves, which equal 1 stick. So what you want to do first is you want to melt the butter in a medium-sized bowl, and it says for melt it for 45 seconds on high to start with, and it's also telling you to didn't want the paper, wanted the butter. It's also telling you to cover your bowl. If you're worrying about it popping or whatever in your microwave all over, you can cover it if you want. So we're going to melt this, and it also lets you know the bowl will be hot. So there's our melted stick of butter. We're gonna open up our box. There should be 2 packets in here. So we have our mix, and then we have, this is the chocolate, and it says on here, it actually says Hershey's frosting, and it says may contain milk. So we're gonna take this powder, the peanut butter, and we're gonna stir until combined. Now, their directions tell you can use a 9x9 or an 8x8 inch pan. I'm using a 9x9 inch pan, and they are telling you to spray it with cooking spray so that these won't stick. I'm using parchment paper, so that is the only place in this their directions where I'm going to differ. Is I am using parchment paper because my I'll be able to pull it out after these have set. And I'm hoping I'll get cleaner cuts, and it'll come out of that pan clean. So you just stir it like this. There are some lumps, and I wonder if those lumps that you see do have powder in them. So I'm trying to get those out of there. Although that wouldn't bother me if I got some peanut butter powder. Truly. Okay, so this looks good. I'm going to pour it in my pan, and then I'm going to press it down in the bottom. And since I'm using a 9x9 inch pan, these bars will be thinner, of course, than if you use an 8x8. So now what you want to do is you want to squeeze your frosting about, it says about 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. And then you want to cut the corner off.
It says cut the whole end off.
Oh, it says cut the whole end off. So we're going to cut the whole end off. Okay. And now you're going to squeeze it over the top and then spread it out. I'm leaving, you're supposed to be able to cover these up completely, but I'm going to leave the edge of mine just like it is because I do not think I would be able to get it around there and it to look good. You need to have a lot of patience when you're doing this because it's very, very thin. And so I just want you to see, there's no way, unless you use an 8x8 pan. Now, if you use an 8x8 pan, but they see, in my opinion, they shouldn't have told me I could use a 9x9 inch pan. But this is how it's going to look if you use a 9x9 inch pan. So now what you want to do.
Yeah, but even if you used 8x8, it would have just drug it into where you've got the chocolate right now, and it still wouldn't have been any thicker.
No, it wouldn't have been any thicker. But you're supposed to refrigerate it for 20 minutes. Okay, so you see how thin this is because we did use a 9x9 pan. And I was gonna try to use a pizza cutter, and oh, it's working great. Calories, it says 15 servings, 1/15 of the package, 33 grams prepared is 200 calories. So I got 16 instead of 15. So mine are just slightly less than 200 calories, but you can see the squares are...
That's nice. Better than I thought they would be.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I really love that base.
It does remind you of a Reese's kind of flavor. The texture is a little more gritty, like sugary, but
it tastes delicious.
It even kind of looks like a Reese's cup.
I think out of all these mixes that we bought with the Reese's name, I think this is my favorite one.
Probably mine too. It really, you don't get the chocolate much.
No, the chocolate
just because the peanut butter is so strong.
Yes, the chocolate's almost not there. That peanut butter base though, they can just have that and no chocolate at all. And I would eat it.
Yeah, I like the gritty, like sugary texture. Which a Reese's cup kind of has that same kind of texture.
And it's a very strong peanut butter.
It's a very strong Reese's peanut butter.
Yeah, you're right. Very strong Reese's peanut butter. And
you don't get that most of the time.
No, you don't. I'm very, very impressed with this.
I love the salt. The aftertaste is peanut butter and a saltiness. It's really good.
I ate all mine.
I'm going to eat that last bite in just a second. That's worth trying out. If you see that one in the store and you like Reese's, try it out. My only complaint is the chocolate was kind of ridiculous.
Two things, two bits of advice. Make it in an 8x8 pan. Don't make it in a 9x9 pan. Go for an 8x8. They're going to be a little bit thicker. You're going to enjoy them that much more because they're going to be thicker than what you saw that we ate. That's a good thing. So make them in an 8x8 pan, and it tells you to knead it like
10 seconds.
10 seconds? No.
Really get it soft.
Knead it. And if somebody else is making these with you, if somebody else is standing there while you're stirring the butter and the stuff together, get them to knead it.
Yeah,
get them to knead it. It needs to be soft, yeah. So get it really, really, really soft. It's going to take more than 10 seconds. And then I think you're going to be able to spread it better. And with an 8x8 versus a 9x9, you're going to be able to cover that whole surface.
You may not want to cut the whole end off either. Maybe just a bigger corner to where it'll come out in a bigger piece. But the end, the problem with the end was it really just clumped up. Whereas I think if you cut off just not a teeny tiny corner like you're trying to really drizzle on it or something, but if you cut off a bigger chunk of a corner, I think it would have been able to go back and forth in lines and then spread it easily.
Right.
Yeah. So just some little technical little things. But,
right.
I mean, regardless of what you do, it's going to be good.
Well, I don't think we've had a mix like this, like a box mix, for a long time that I would say that's a 5 out of 5 mix. Maybe those Duncan Hines Epic mixes.
Yeah, and we made some eggnog cookies recently. That were really good.
Yeah, we made some, yes, those were really good. But
most of them were just okay.
Most of them were okay. This is one, and a lot of like the ice creams that have Reese's, I would not recommend those at all. This I would recommend. This is absolutely, if you like Reese's peanut butter, you're gonna be crazy about this. So yeah, definitely worth a try. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.